Hello, my name is Megan, if I don't know you, and this is going to be a guided meditation, about 20 to 25 minutes, focused on releasing at least aspects of the fear body. And this is in conjunction with the 2023 equinox and equinox equal night. It's always this time of coming back to balance, harmonizing. And whenever I check in about what we need right now to come back to that sense of homeostasis, I just keep getting this feeling of releasing fear and really the chaos that fear brings into the mind. So if you're curious, you can read more about my thoughts on it, not that I'm any technical authority at all, but either on Instagram or on the website, things like that. So I don't want to talk too much about it, but just know that if you've been feeling the density that worry and doubt and fear cause, this is going to be a really beneficial practice for you. So with that, go ahead, and I always recommend meditation in a seated position, just because then there's a little bit more activation in the system. But if you need to lie down for whatever reason or find a comfortable reclined position, take a few moments to do that. And I'm sitting up in my desk chair, which you can totally do. If you're sitting on the floor, I recommend sitting up on at least like a blanket or two, maybe a bolster or a pillow. And that's just so your knees can kind of lean forward away from the hips, and that'll soften the low back. And once you find that seat, you can soften your gaze or even close your eyes down. Hands rest on your thighs, palms face up or down, or if you're lying down in the bed, down by your sides. And start with a few clearing breaths. Breathe in through your nose, out through the mouth. And take 3, 4, maybe 5 more of these breaths. You can even add in an audible sigh on the exhale. And try to make the exhales as long as you comfortably can. And whenever it feels natural for your system, start to tap into an easy as possible, breath in and out of your nose. Invite the muscles around your eyes and attached to your eyes to soften. Feel your tongue, your jaw, the front of your neck. Start to tap into that sense of ease. And it's usually systematic, it's not really automatic. We're like, I'm relaxed now. It's these little pieces. It's the process of letting go, which is what we'll be doing on a larger scale in this meditation. And so with this long, slow, deep breathing pattern, something that you don't need to think too much about. It's just flowing in and out of your system. Bring your awareness to your heart space, the center of your chest, where the literal heart is, where your energetic heart is. And from the earth, maybe from, just the soil, from the place where roots embed, or even from the core, feel a line of energy start to rise up with your breath towards the heart. And it's okay if you don't feel it, just visualize it. Visualization is a powerful tool. It helps solidify any intentions that we might have for action on or off our meditation pillow, so to speak. And this energy will help us stay grounded. And then up in the cosmos, imagine a star above your head, or a planet, or the sun, which is a big star. Or even just, space more broadly. And same thing, feel a line of energy come down through the crown into the heart space. It might take a moment to get there, that's okay. And both of these lines meet in the heart. And maybe you see them kind of intertwine, commingle. Maybe they just pour like water into a big melting pot. However you visualize it, however you feel it, is absolutely perfect for you. Earth and sky meet inside of all of us. Earth to ground us in our human selves. Sky to connect us to the more ethereal aspects of self, to our highest self, to our spirit team, if that's language you're into. If not, it's okay. Just a few more breaths, really tapping into heart space where these two energies meet and hold us steady. Equal pressure on either side of something is going to stabilize the center. And trust that even without your direct awareness and intention and visualization, these energies are going to stay in your heart space. They're going to keep you steady throughout the rest of this meditation. You may feel a sense of leaning back a little bit or drooping towards the earth if you're laying down. And in this place of connection, take a moment to acknowledge what the word, the concept, fear brings up. Notice thoughts, feelings, physical sensations, and do your best not to get caught up in any rabbit hole of story. And it may not be surprising what comes up, it may be surprising. And then visualize this response in your system as a fear body. So maybe you see it as the outline of your body. Maybe it just feels like a giant blob of stuff. Maybe it has its own, unique body shape. But however it appears, begin to see it out in front of you, like 2-3 feet. It may have a color attached to it. And then notice the spaces that you are still tethered from yourself, the observer, to the fear body out in front of you. There may be a cord coming from the heart or the belly, maybe your feet, maybe the area surrounding your body. There's no right or wrong. Just become aware of where those attachments still exist. And then at those attachment points, wherever they are, begin to offer the intention to sever, to cut, to let go. What it always feels like in my system is like I'm unplugging something from the wall. But again, imagery, visualization, needs are different inside of all of us. So however it shows up is exactly how it's meant to be. And just take a few breaths, a few moments, committing to that intention. And it's not necessarily going to be perfect. It might not be absolute. Just keep breathing with it. And try less to force the agenda of letting go, of releasing. And instead make space, this idea of allowing it to happen on its own perfect time. A few more breaths in this space. And know, trust that this process will continue to occur, even without your focused, aware efforts. You have put the process in motion. Once more, become aware of the fear body out in front of you in its entirety. And bathe it in light. Offer it love, gratitude. Honor the role that this fear has played in your life, because ultimately it has only tried to protect you. It has been a warrior for your safety. It has been concerned with your greatest and highest good, without the recognition, without the understanding that it is, at least now at this point in your life, a hindrance towards growth and evolution. So take a moment to honor it as if you're giving it a warrior's funeral. And offer it to the elements, maybe one, maybe all. You can see it particleize into the air, burn up in fire, melt away in water, become buried under the earth. Trust that it will be broken down and simply for, food or nourishment for something else. You're not handing off your problems to anyone else. It is a transmutation that occurs through the elements. And as you start to watch it dissipate, disappear, return your awareness, your attention, your inner eye to your present body. And now bathe yourself in light. Maybe there's a color associated with it, maybe not. And not just surrounding you, but infusing you, all of the cells of your body. Physical body, energetic body, mental body, emotional body, psychic body, spiritual body. And it's okay if some places still feel in the dark or uninfused. Some aspects take more time. And as you offer yourself this infusion, attach an intention to it. What are you infusing yourself with? What have you cleared space for? Maybe it's peace or ease. Maybe it's love or a sensation of lightness or joy or playfulness or adventure. Again, no right or wrong. And usually what spontaneously arises in these moments is the thing that you need the most. And so allow that intention to permeate your entire system along with light. And trust this process of embedding. Trust that these things will stay. And know that you can always come back to this meditation with or without this video anytime. Because again, it's a process. It's not automatic. It's not a light switch. Little by little, again and again, we peel away these layers. So even when we're doing the exact same thing, it's having a very different effect on who we are and where we're going and what we understand about ourselves and the world at large. Because it's not just about healing our individual selves. It is about growing and evolving the collective, because we all deserve what exists on the other side of fear, across time, across space. Take a few moments here to release the visualization. And return your focus to an easy, long, slow, deep breath in and out of your nose. And you can stay in this space for as long as you'd like. If you are choosing to get up and move forward in present space-time, just do it slowly. A few deep breaths, maybe opening and closing your eyes, twiddling fingers and toes, things like that. And this would be a great time to journal or reflect or ponder. But of course, life doesn't always grant us that kind of space. But whatever you do, take care of yourself in the ways that you best can. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much.